Hello, I'm Senator Bob Huff. Thank you for joining me for my capital comment for the week of January 10th, 2011. Well, Governor Jerry Brown promised to shake things up, and so far he's been delivering. Just recently, he gave the executive order to confiscate 48,000 state cell phones. While that doesn't save much money budget-wise, it's good optics that we're all sharing the pain. And that still leaves, incidentally, about 1 in 5 state workers with a cell phone. In case you're wondering, I gave up my state cell phone when I first got up here. I didn't see a need for that. Now, the previous governor rarely came and met with us, but Governor Brown has been coming in and dialoguing with us. We've had him in our caucus twice with a pretty dynamic exchange. He doesn't have staff there soft pedaling things for him, and we see that as a healthy thing, because if you can dialogue, hopefully you can find some common ground. Now, the legislative analyst came out with his thoughts on the budget, and any budget that has risks built into it has a problem because lawsuits come out, they can challenge it, you have holes that result in your budget, and so the legislative analyst said that there are some risks associated. It's made some pretty interesting assumptions. So the cuts that are in there may not be approved. I mean, many of these are things that Governor Schwarzenegger and the Republicans posted before, but we couldn't get passed. There's taking from local government, the redevelopment. There's some other things happening in there, and it just puts risk in. So we don't know if it's going to happen quickly or in time for the June ballot. That's what he's trying to do. Now, he's also called this a half-half approach, half cuts, half revenues. That's stretching it a little bit, okay? I gave him credit before, so now I'm going to bash him just a little bit. He's taking a little license. That taking from local government, he's calling that a cut. Well, it's cutting them, but it's not cutting state spending. In fact, it's just backfilling state spending. So there's really more than $4 billion of cuts, shift of funds from one to the other. So it's more like $8 billion cuts, call it $14, $16 billion worth of new revenues. And I say new revenues because you're going to hear a message that this is just an extension in the existing taxes. That's not so. Personal income tax has already lapsed at the end of last year. So it will have gone for 6 months without that tax, and if it's voted in June in a special election, then it would be reinstated. That's hardly just extending the taxes. So anyway, not exactly a balanced approach. But Californians do deserve some serious discussion on this. We deserve new solutions. We deserve a government that can live within its means. That's what we're working here for, at least the Republicans in the Senate. And we'll keep you posted on this. Thanks for joining me. I'm Senator Bob Huff.